Ngozi, we need to talk. About what? Mama is right. We have been married 3 years. Nothing has happened. Something is wrong. Chukwu, the doctor said there. Is nothing, the doctor. Every time it is the doctor. I am tired of doctors. So what are you saying? I am saying, I cannot keep doing this. You cannot keep doing what? Being my husband. Mama found someone. Someone who, get out of this room. Ngozi, I said get out. My people. There is a thing this world does to quiet women. It mistakes their quietness for emptiness. It sees a woman who does not shout, who does not make noise when she is hurting, and it says there is nothing there. It is wrong every single time. The elders say, the one who brings the kola nut brings life itself. And there are women whose presence is the kola nut. Women whose arrival in a man's life opens doors he has been knocking on for years. Not because they are magic, but because God designed certain lives to function as a covering. And when that covering is removed, carelessly, arrogantly, everything begins to dry up. I want to tell you about a woman named Ngozi. She was the kind of woman your grandmother would call a queen among women. Not because she was loud, but because when she entered a room, something settled. Her husband dismissed her. And this is what happened next. Ngozi Okonkwo grew up in Surulere, Lagos, in a compound where money was not always plenty but dignity was not negotiable. Her mother had one instruction she gave her children every morning. Carry yourself. Ngozi carried herself. She graduated from the University of Lagos with a degree in estate management. Not first class, but she understood property in a way you cannot teach. She met Chukwuemeka at a campus fellowship. He was brilliant with buildings. He could see what a space wanted to become. But he could not see the same thing in people. They dated for 2 years. They got married in 2016. There was only one problem. Mama is. From the beginning, she had decided she would not like whoever her son brought home. She smiled at Ngozi. Called her my daughter. But the knife was already being sharpened. 3 months after the wedding, Chukwu got a major contract in Lekki. A career-changing opportunity. He thought it was his talent. He did not know it came through Ngozi's uncle. Within 18 months, he had an office in Victoria Island. His name on a glass door. Staff under him. And Mama E started visiting more often. That is where things began to change. Not suddenly. Slowly. She would ask small questions. Plant small doubts. Then leave. She worked on Chukwu at night. Quiet conversations. Gentle suggestions. And slowly, he began to hear his mother more than his wife. The moment Ngozi knew something was wrong was simple. She cooked his favorite meal. He sat down, looked at the food, and said thank you like he was speaking to a stranger. A wife knows. It happened on a Wednesday morning. Ngozi was in the kitchen washing plates. She heard him walk in. She turned off the tap, dried her hands, folded the kitchen cloth neatly, then turned around. He told her quickly, looking away. Mama had found someone else. Her name was Yutund. He had made his decision. Ngozi looked at him. Then she said, I will pray for you. She packed 2 bags. Took her Bible, her documents, and a photo of her mother. She left everything else. He called her sister. Her sister said, just come. Ngozi moved into a small 1-bedroom apartment. In Ojodubaga. She slept on a foam mattress. There was a generator that ran for 2 hours at night. And she was grateful. Because she had her dignity. The people who used to surround her disappeared. Slowly. One by one. She applied for jobs. No response. She started a small property business from her phone. Her uncle quietly sent her small deals. Some weeks, she made very little. But she kept going. She woke up early. She prayed. She worked. She did not complain. She carried herself. 2 months later, she sat in a pharmacy and saw something she did not expect. She was pregnant. She had been pregnant when she left. She sat there for a long time. Then she called her sister. She had her baby. A boy. She named him Kizaram. God answered me. She raised him alone. Quietly. By the end of that year, things began to change. Her uncle started introducing her to bigger clients. People began to trust her. Her phone started ringing. One day, on a property site, she saw someone from her past. Sigan. They had known each other in university. He had always respected her from a distance. Now he saw her again. Stronger. They talked. He called her later. He showed up differently. He was patient. He paid attention. He cared. He met her son. And her son accepted him. Slowly, he became part of their lives. In 2021, he asked her to marry him. She said yes. Her son asked if he could call him daddy. Sigan said, if you want to. The child said yes. They got married. And this time, it was different. Peace. Joy. Rest. Now, what happened to Choku? The contract that built his career was never truly his. It came through Ngozi's uncle. The day he sent her away, that support was withdrawn. Quietly. No drama. One by one, his opportunities disappeared. Clients left. His office shut down. He moved to a smaller space. The woman he married left him. There was no child. No growth. Nothing. He was left alone with his decisions. And one day, he remembered that morning in the kitchen. He realized something. The calmness he saw in Ngozi was not weakness. It was strength. Today, Ngozi lives a different life. She runs a successful business. She is respected. She is loved. Her son is happy. Her husband stands beside her. Her mother rests in comfort. There is a kind of justice that does not make noise. It just settles. Ngozi carried herself. And God carried everything else.